はい、始まりましたでしょうか。ケロロ仮面ゲームズです。ということで、事務所を辞めますという、文字してます。コードさんいらっしゃい。今、TikTok は、事務所に所属してたんですよ。なんか TikTok 提携してる事務所みたいなのに入っていたんですよね。なんで、登録者が1000人いかないと本来ライブできないんだけど、1000人いってないのにライブさせてもらってたんです。だから事務所に入ってることでこうやって、TikTok でライブ配信させてもらってたんですけど、今まで YouTube とかだったら登録者少なくてもライブ配信できるんですけど、 TikTok ではできないと。で YouTube で配信してた時はやっぱり新しい人が見に来る数が少ないから TikTok でライブしたいなと思って、事務所に入るメリットを感じて事務所入ったんですけど、であとは VTuber のアバターをねなんか作ってもらえるみたいなことだったんで事務所に入ろうってなったんですけど、なんか後からそのアバターを作ることになんかノルマが必要みたいになっちゃって、なんかみんなから投げ銭めっちゃもらわないとダメみたいなことになっちゃったんで、ちょっと俺はそこまで しようと思わなかった、そこまでできんなと思ったんで、とりあえずは、事務所辞めて、17ライブの事務所にも入ったことだし、これを風切りにっていうかっていうことですね。ということで、やめますっていうのを、やめたいですっていうのを今日言ったんで、もうじきここの配信はできなくなるかなというっていうことです。なんで、YouTube チャンネル登録みんなしてくれたらありがたいなという状態ですね。シンプルに
Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They can't squander this punish counter chance. 100 hand slap.
コータとかは、YouTube 登録してくれてるからYouTube でライブ配信するときは来てくれたらありがたいなぐらいの感じですね。そして17ライブも、やっていくんで、っていう感じです。そうね、そもそもね俺が事務所に入ってるっていうのもね知らないと思うんだけどね、知らない人が多いと思う。ガチガチっていうことです。なんで、事務所は、やめていきます。で、今までね YouTube にアーカイブをガーって上げていったけど、今度から YouTube で直接、やるんで直接アーカイブ上がると思います。
Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Gets a good read on their opponent. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. What is he thinking here? Goes for the super art? Grabs them? They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. This capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Holds out with the block. They return to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Gotta be careful going on the offensive. Jumps. 100 hand slap. What'll happen for super art?
Whoa.
Good spot to use the super. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Knockdown and player 2 will look to apply pressure, looking to impress. Ultimate killer head wrap.
まあまあまあよかろ
Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Solid anti-air. Turns out
うわ
player 2 can't use any drive moves.
ーよっしゃー
Never say die attitude
よっ
got
しゃい
them
しゃ
the
い
win. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Butt smash. Brushes that off and keeps going. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Opts for the throw. What are they thinking here? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. In a dire situation. Execute KO.
オッケ
Player 1 picks up the always
完全攻略していったんじゃないかこれ
Wants to keep the ball rolling. Nails the anti-air. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Ends the meter.
し
Hoping
っ
for a
かり
good
当てていく
Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. This is a turning point. They got a perfect KO.
Perfect
They were in
KO.
full control there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
よしうえい今日ちょっと調子いい可能性あるぞまあワンチャンね今日最後の TikTok ライブになる可能性もあるんでちょっとまた OBS の設定して、YouTube の方で配信できるようにしないといけないなあ新キャラ嫌い
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Decides to meet them in the air. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk.
Gotcha.
Punish counter. This could lead to something big. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
コンボすぎ
Knockdown. Grabs them. Jumps in. Gets
うわい
Player
この
2
新キャラ使ってるやつ本当にうまいかめっちゃ下手かどっちかやけど
Goes in on the impact for nothing. Shoots off, delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. We're just getting started here. Who hits them with a stop and pop? Player, oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage.
コンボ投げ
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
コンボ投げこいつコンボ長すぎ
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That drive impact doesn't get through. Goes for the surprise rush in. Still slugging it out here. Uses the drive parry against the attack. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Trips him up. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They break things off to take a quick breather. Time's the only thing moving here. Rush delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Next hit will end the round. Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
いかん
Player adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Both fighters are just about done. Big meter gap here that may be a factor. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
いやーいかんいかんもったいな
They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
この距離かこの距離だな
Space to start. Oh, what's this?
だが合わせはうまいんですねこいつは
Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their
ゲージ貯めとこ
Can they springs forward with the drive rush? Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Lays down a whirlwind. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Hits them with a stop and pop. Not much life difference. A quick breather. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Doing some quick planning? From low heavy to the cyclone hit. Now we gotta see
う
something.
いか
What'll happen here? Looking to follow up after that
いかん
combo. Noticeable and whiff. They're wide open.
いやいかん
Things off with a
これ一回ハマったらもう出れんぞ
big,
こい
big
つの
punish counter. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves.
うわーまた OBS の設定するって考えたらちょっとだるいなって思いながらゲームやってます
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning a match.
Maris.
Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Parries the attack and opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Knockdown. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Nails the anti-air. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super arm.
うわバカやこんなに減ってた
Player
とは
2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Puts the super armor to good use. The super bears the
これ使
impact.
ってくるね
Not letting that go unpunished. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Player 1 picks a
Okay.
good spot to use the super ultimate killer headband. What'll happen here? Player 1 holding on to that. Rushes that
う
arm
わー
into
お
his
ち
nose. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
うわーお
Lisa
ち
delivering the goddess of the hunt. Every
逆にここの試合取れたら次いけるぞ
Player 2 drops, puts the super armor to good use. Jumps up. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Butt smash.
よしよしよしよしよしよし
So,
よし
what's next? Oh, could be the start of overhead, but it won't work. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Overhead. A backdoor
やっちまった
and
でか
final positioning. Player
でっかこいつ
Player 2 faced a giant
でも次は勝てる
and walked away unscathed. What a win.
もう兆し全然見えた
They're
わ
still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
間違えた
Quadriga. Impacts are no go. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Nails the timing and stings them. Throws them
What
down.
the
Steps
fuck?
in for the throw.
お
Still
い
slugging
入れれ
back.
たぞ今
Player 1 is just about out of drive after that.
やば
How
え
much
ぐ
damage can they
ー
deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? pressuring the situation with the charge in. Heading into the end game now, it delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 chases them down. Going on the offensive? Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive switch. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Who will capitalize on an opening first?
うわなんでタイミング合わせだから今の
Player 2 on the board first with the win.
人押し待てばよかっただけなのに
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Good old slap. Going in. Player 1 can build off this lead. Hits them with a slap. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Grabs and throws them away.
掴みうまいなこいつよっしゃ
There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Experiencing burnout. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Both sides getting ready. Time to reassess the situation.
よいしょ
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in for
いい
this
線いって
one.
るよ
Ooh, it looks like what an opening statement there. Player 1
Oh,
needs to use the
コマさんいらっしゃ
barely blocks the jump in.
いなんて書いてあるの事務所辞めるです
Max SA gate overhead, but it
ちょっと
won't
待ってね
work.
一旦終わらせる戦い終わらせる
Clutch parry. Absolutely relentless. Player 1 can build off this lead. Shrugs that off.
そう一旦ね俺今事務所に入ってるんですよ TikTok が
The final bout is
だから
about to
本当は登録者1000人いってないとゲーム配信できないんだけど
Are we gonna see a comeback?
事務所に入ってるおかげでゲーム配信させてもらってたっていう
What'll be the plan here?
状態なんですよね
Perfectly executed.
だけどちょっと事務所もやめようかなと思ってなんで TikTok ライブができなくなっちゃうんですよねそれでもともと YouTube で配信したから YouTube の配信に戻るかなっていう感じやねかワンチャン Twitch でもいいけどまあアーカイブ残るし YouTube かな、YouTube でちょっと配信に戻ろうかなっていう感じで事務所を辞めるっていう戻るそうなんか今までは YouTube でずっと配信してたんですけど YouTube って新しい人が見に来る確率が少ないからだから TikTok で配信するってなって TikTok で配信するには登録者1000人必要だったんだけど事務所に入ったらそれできますよってなって事務所入れてもらってたんだけどなんかもう事務所で別にデメリットがあったとかではないんだけどねシンプルに
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here.
そうデメリットがあったとかじゃなくシンプルに17ライブとかも始めるしちょっともう YouTube でいいかなっていう感じで思ったっていうね
Taking stock. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Anything off the smash? Nice read with the cannon spike. Both fighters are barely alive. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Sumo headbutt.
Okay. っていうことですので YouTube よかったら登録してくださいという話でした。うわ、そっから掴む。
Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Responds with the ultimate killer head round. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Get scooped from down low. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Shows the medium kick. Oh, could be the start of something. Saw that coming. The low. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal? Oh my, the throw tech. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep.
こいつ本当に4連勝中か？
Finishes things off with authority with that big
本当に4連勝中かこいつは。
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What's the play here? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Big counter. Takes a trip.
うまい。
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw misses. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Strings it all together. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Pressuring the situation with the charge in a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
うわー、惜しい。
Living in the opponent's head rent free right now.
でもしゃがみキックが当たるってことは相手を見つけてきたらかっこいいから。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how
う
are they
え
going to use it? Took him to the corner in a flash. Hits him with a stop and pop. Going in. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be
やばー、えぐ
impregnable.
もう一丁いくか。
Player 1 took no time to
こい
finish
つえらい対策してくる系だわ。
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. The impact gets blocked. Charges in with authority. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe.
そっから掴める君は強いね。
Player 1 chases. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. This is gonna be bad KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological
今更ですがそうです。ケロロ軍曹とケロロ軍曹と仮面ライダーが好きだから取った名前。
Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Flushes that off and keeps going. Gets carried to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Grabs and throws them away. Going in. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Experiencing burnout. And it opts for the critical art. Get ready.
ここまでしないとダメでした。ここまでした技まで使ってましないとダメでした。
Who will set the bait at this range? Charges forward. Player 2 meets perfect execution with the anti-air. Full drive on deck. The parry. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Punish counter sets the table.
Okay. 危ね
Here's the final round.
え。だが相手は必殺技残しています。
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants. Ooh, what a smart throw. Rushes in. Player 2 comes back from the brink. Can they keep this focus? Here comes a big combo. This is a complete shutdown. They can't low heavy. Connects with
押してたけどな俺も。
Oh, here we go. Nothing stops this train. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Parries! Player 1 has a full drive gauge. Impact squashed. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Parry connect. The low kick hits. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They gotta go. Who will set the bait at this range? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Pumps the brakes on the impact. What a clutch low heavy. Throws. I can't believe it. The low block.
どっち？オッケー。
Wrap up the round. I've seen a lot of
読み合いとかではなく
but
ゴリ押しで勝
nothing
ってい
even
く。
comes close to this one.
はい、俺の勝ち。2-1でしたね。事務所を辞めるということなので、よかったら TikTok は普通に投稿自体を頑張っていこうかなと思います。なので、TikTok のフォロー、YouTube のチャンネル登録、そして17ライブで、ヒカルとフォイの事務所に入ったんで、17ライブのフォローもよろしくお願いしますということですね。今日はこれをね、ちゃんとみんなに伝えとかないとということで、見てるかな。まあ、毎回伝えます。そっから掴めるかね、普通。
Steps in for the throw. Utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. Will this decision pay off for them? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Throws them to negate the block.
掴むのね、こいつは。
Knockdown. Whiffs the throw. They block the overhead and
掴むよね。
protect the throw. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Okay, creating some space here. Going on the offensive. Anything off the smash? Charges forward. Both fighters are barely alive. Jumps up. They both back off to refocus. Who will make the first move? Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both of them are low on health and are playing very cautiously right now. Goes for it all. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night.
最近ザンギエフに負けるようになったんだよな。これっていうのは、そうだ、俺が変なあればっかするからだ。弱パンチ。最近の俺って弱パンチ減ってるから、もうめんどくさがって大パンチばっか行こうとしちゃってんだよね。それが範囲かもしれない。
Connects with the throw. Knockout and whiffs. They're wide open. Goes to the air.
OK。
We're going into the final
弱中パンチを極めないと。
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. With super arts, this can lead to some big damage. Player 1 needs to wait this out. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Out of range, relatively safe. A jump, clutch, anti-air. They just said, get that jump in, out of here.
Nani?
Okay, here we go. Solid anti-air. Shots fired with tempo. Both fighters are down to half life. Absolutely relentless. Looking for, oh my god, they just choked it up. This is gonna hurt. Try you need guts to pull that off.
やばいって。最近ザンギエフに負けるのやばいな。
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Throws him.
掴みすぐ持ってくるねこいつ。
Looks to drop him to earth. Smart play there to go for the air to air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. The command grab doesn't make it. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. The grab misses. Throw misses. Flushes that off and keeps going. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Nearing the end. Where's the drive gonna come in? They were not clear for takeoff. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Medium kick. Decides to meet them in the air. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Going in? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Denies the jump in. Genius read. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. There's the change of side. Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting
OK 完璧試合。どうだ今の。
Player one
完璧試合ですよ。
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The suit lands upon his counter for the first hit. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player one
あ、バースト。お、それ。
buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. Knockdown. That drive impact is blocked. Forcefully closes the gap. Throws them to negate the block.
危ねえ、間違えた。
Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The super armor does its job. Throws them. What's next? In a dire situation, they can't afford. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Knockdown and player one will look to abrupt the counterattack next. Great chance to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hand slap. Jumps. Goes for the jump in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Good old slap. A quick breather. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes.
あーっと。
Big opportunity now.
よいしょ。
Gotta be careful not to whip going on the offensive. Looking to
掴め
plan
る
with
ね。
a pile driver. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Manages to block the jump in attack. Uses the gauge for
Okay.
a super. Respond ends the round with a sick combo.
よ
Amazing.
し、攻略攻略。
Player one brings
つかみキャラにはつかみでいけばいい
Let's
ん
see
だ
if
な。
they can build themselves a streak.
はい、重ね重ねになりますが、TikTok の事務所を辞めさせていただくことになったんで、よかったら YouTube の方で配信していくんで、そっちの方チャンネル登録していただけたらプロフィールから飛べますのでよろしくお願いしますという感じでした。ね。あとは17ライブの逆に事務所に入ったで17ライブの、フォローしてくれたらありがたいです。ちょっとそっちは雑談系で多分行くと思うんで、ゲーム配信とは YouTube、雑談系は17ライブでやるかな。17でゲーム配信できそうな雰囲気もあったから、それやれてもいいなと思うけど、17でゲーム配信もありかなと思いつつ、ちょっとなんかめんどくさそうな雰囲気あったんだよな。なんかまだそこあんまり整ってない感じしたからね、17で。TikTok はそれに比べたらね、めちゃくちゃ使いやすくて整ってたんで。はい、ルークです。ルークも割とつかみ多いからね。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That was a solid anti-air. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. Close them. What's next? Neither of them willing to back off here.
あ、こいつジャンプ多め系だ。
KO.
かわいそうなやられ方。ちょっとこいつジャンプ多い系だ。気をつけよう。
They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. Sticks the jump in. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Jumps up. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Hits him with a stop and pop. What'll happen here? Digs in deep to get that drive in. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Whiffs the impact. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Nice parry. Big man's coming for you.
けど
Return to center
ジャンプ
stage.
多いけどこいつはジャンプには対応してこない感じあるね。
Can't use any drive moves without burning out. Sandblast. What'll happen here? Our fighters are at us, brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout activates. Opts for the critical art.
ああ必殺技使っちまったぜ。まあまあまあいい。オッケー。ここで負けるわけにはいかなかった。シンプルにね。ゲージもなくなったしね。
Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Anti-air in the clutch. Connects with the throw. Big opportunity coming. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Clutch, anti-air. Poses them. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Player 2. Oh, now that is a punish. Throws them. What now? Reads the jump in perfectly.
それそういくか。
Is in a very good spot. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Shakes things up with a fireball.
やばい。
In attack range.
あと一発。はい、そうだな。
Player 2 is a force
バレ
to
ちゃ
be
ってました
reckoned with.
ね。ルーク苦手だけどこいつにはなんか勝てそうな気すんだよな。
Connects with the throw. Can't tech the throw.
つかみえぐいな。
Well timed corner switch. Avoids getting cornered. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. The throw hits.
なんか
Now
勝て
the
そう
fun
な気
begins.
すんだけどな。
Big counter. That's some KO.
なんかな。
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Was looking for that jump attack. Big man's coming for you. They exchange blows. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Hits him with a stop and pop. 100-hand slap. Knockdown and the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Good heads up decision opting for the drive impact. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still
あでもクラッシュ
possible.
か。
They're in range. We got going on the offensive. One chance here may end this match. The counter-attack connects. Great
Safety,
sense to take
safety.
advantage of even the smallest opening. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Drive impact misses. Fires a blast. Barely blocks the jump in. Player solid anti-air. They just said get that jump in out of here. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages anti-air in the clutch. Goes airborne. Connects with the
そ
throw.
っち来たか。
Amazing.
ああ2回い
Great
ける。
job in escaping that corner pressure and
お
moving
こいつ
back
3回目まで
to
行こうとしたぞ
center
こいつ。
stage. Taking chunks out of each other here. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
オッケーいけたかな。
Oh, this could really tip the scales.
あーちょい残り。
Only a little bit of drive and life left. Big drive gap now. Checks with a sandblast.
オッケー待ってましたよ。
Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for
オッケーあと一戦かなこいつとは。
They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Crowns them from above. Charges forward. Whips with that huge attack. Still slugging it out at this range. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Player 2 has the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Trying to read each other here? Alright, what's coming up next? Get right in there! So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Feeling out the spacing. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning shift. Taking stock.
うわーミスった。
Perfect input. Not
うわーミスった。
sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Anti-air drop delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Impact's a no-go. Forcefully closes the gap. Jumps in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown.
押したんですよ。
Will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side step. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Jumps up. Hits him with a stop and pop. 100 hands.
あー間違えた。もったいな。もったいな。まさか2発入ると思ってなかったけど。
It's time for both fighters to lay it. Going on the offensive and whiffs. They're wide open. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Throws them. What's next? Smart play with the throw.
もう、じゃこいつ。なんじゃこいつ。
Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Excellent block. This is the time to believe in your plus anti-air. Tokugeki to the face. They got us some excellent reads. Oh, driving back misses. Gotta do better than that. Knocked them out of the air.
やばい。
Player 1 impact squat. I can't believe it.
うわー無理だ。
Player 2
もったいなことしたな。 調子良さそうでありがとうございます。調子割といい方やったんやけどね。なんか決め手がないとね、連勝続かないとやっぱり前に進めない感じはあるね、完全に。
We're in for something special right here, right now.
ここで喧嘩。
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner, buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. They block the overhead and takes a trip. Burnout is triggered. Very solid corner switch. Adds on a bit extra to that to make nice.
オッケー、なんか読み合いにいい感じに勝てましたね。いい感じの読み合い。まあたまたまだよね、これ多分。
The attack is parried. Oh, whiffs the throw. 100 hand slap. Takes the chance to hurt him. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Ultimate killer head wrap. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely up charges forward. Blocks it. Jinrai kicks for a mix-up. Uses the target combo as a fill-up. Oh, they're in the corner now. And whip! They're wide open. Both fighters planning something? Tease them out. Wow.
ああ、はめてきた。こいつ。
Player 1 burns out. Closing moments of the match. On the
こいつ。
Here's the final round. The real
あれだな。
starts now.
完全にコンボは見つけてるな。
Open with a jump, excellent block. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Player 1 one will look connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Nails it. They trade hits. Danger rushes in. Plenty of help. Oh, there's the counter.
ああ勝利連敗あ出てくるか
Player 2 has got a one parry. Quick dash.
いかいいか
What a PhD and fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This would really tip the scales.
波動拳来るぞこいつ
Still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Looking for a hole.
ああもうあと一発終わり
Overhead attack. Player 1 wall flat into the guard break. A real test of nerves here. A jump in?
無理であそこまで行ったらなかなか
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
これさ結構今日そんなに負けてないけどさ
Jumps up, smart play with the throw. Dashes up, takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Good work
こ
staying in
れ
throw.
つかみにが弱いんだよな
Player 1 has been really leaning on that drive page. Neither of them willing to back off here. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Grabs him, does a good job of pushing back. Oh, easy tech. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Front smash! Trying to read each other here? Just out of range for that throw. Solid throw tag. Quick
あ
dash.
ー強いあー強い
Player 2 closes it with a classic corner throw.
もどかしいね
Player 2
もどかしい
picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Very solid corner switch. Avoids getting cornered. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Hold your breath. Digs in deep.
必殺技までつなげるかなおーっと
Player
うわ落とさんの
will
か
need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting.
そこ
This
当
is
てて
where
くる
smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Oh, could be the start of something. Jump. Good old slaps.
こいつ昇竜拳打ってこないぞ
To use the super.
1個発見こいつ昇竜拳打ってこない
For the final bout. I hope they've got a stretcher on standby.
今捕まえたよ
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to close it out?
今捕まえたよね完
Here's
全
the
に
final round.
捕まえた後に剥がしてきたよね今なしだろおい
Final round. Fight.
Quick dash. The last round. Hit them.
あーでも合わせれます
There's the impact. Not letting that
Oh,
go
shit.
unpunished. Throws
よいしょ
takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return.
よいしょ
Looking solid anti-air. 100 hands. What's next? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Dragon. Oh, what is
こりゃこれは
They're gonna teach you a lesson here.
これはダメだ
You're gonna get burned.
あでもちょい残りおおまぐれ
Super. A real test gotta do better than that. They are not getting close to
見
each
抜かれ
other.
ちゃダメだ
Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Sees the overhead coming. Checking with the fireball. How will they connect with the
Yoisho.
throw? The overhead denied. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Crowns them from above. Player 1, this could lead to some big damage.
よっしゃいや
They were
いけるんじゃない
leader for this super arc. Planned out.
ギリギリ
Player 1.
もう一戦あったっけなこいつとは おっしゃ、逃げないね。
It's not over
悔しかろ
yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Looking to follow
う。だ
up
が
after that target combo.
俺は知ってるぜ、お前が
Player 1 will look to apply
ジャンプに
pressure.
対応しないこと。
Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. With the throw, player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Combo with the target combo. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. In a dire situation, they can't afford any
やばい。
mistakes. Throw leaves them wide open. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gets
オッケー、ギリギリ。マジでやばい。マジでえぐい。もう今ヘイトめっちゃ溜まってると思う。
Round 2. Fight.
波動拳かな。
Opts to create space to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now?
よいしょ。
Forces them to negate the block. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen? Burnout activates. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Hit them with a stop and pop. Max SA gauges. Unbelievable.
よっしゃ。
Super art.
ね、こいつ全然昇竜拳打ってこんかったやろ。
Is this it? Or are they still
だからジャンプに対応する技を全く打ってこんかったから、
just enough? Solid read on
これは見極めですよ。大一番で壊すということ
Player
で。
1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
OK。はい、ということで、あと1人分はやっちゃおうかな。何度も重ねになりますが、事務所を辞めることになりましたので、TikTok ライブっていうのが、事務所の支援あってフォロワー1000人見てない僕でも配信させてくれてたっていうのがあるんで、近々多分 TikTok ライブできなくなります。そして YouTube の配信の方にまた戻っていこうかなと思ってます。なのでよかったらプロフィールから YouTube の方チャンネル登録してくれてたら、ありがたいなというところです。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a chance with that jump.
うっぜ。
Jump in finally.
なんやこいつ。
You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Charges in with authority. No good up high. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. The jump in catches them. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Dashes forward. Takes a trip. Scrapping it out up close. Hold your breath. Both fighters planning something? This is a prime. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punishment.
はい、ちっちっち。ギリギリでしたが、いけましたねと。
But can they keep it up? Who's going to start things off? Connects with me, going on the offensive. Charges forward. Player 2 creates a good corner, brushes that off and keeps going. 100 hand slap. Gets the combo. Uses the gauge for a super art. Responds with the ultimate killer head ram. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a
OK。完全攻略、こいつの攻め方はね。
Player 2
完全攻略していった。逃げるかな、ワンチャン。お、悔しい感じでしたね。
We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Overdrive. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in?
Yo, yo.
Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Takes a trip. Can't detect the throw. Knockdown. Player 1 is almost dead, but some drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Burnout activates. Heading into the experiencing burnout. Good old slap. They saw the
ゲージ使うの早いなこのダルシム。もったいないな。
picks up the first round.
え
That'll give them a psychological advantage.
なキモい動
Both
きす
show
な。
their hands a little bit. But going on the offensive, player one needs to use that drive gauge better if they want to take things back. Smart play. Whoa. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Charges forward. What'll happen here? Still slugging it out at this range. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Knockdown and both fighters have hit them with a stop and pop.
はいドンマー。
Slaps.
はいここまで入れていく。これがモダン操作。
Closing it out with a super
今日はダルシムで最後かな。おいここでバグってる。おいおいおいおいおいおい。
Now that's how you take a
は
round. Going for the conclusive kill with the
は何よ今の。カウントされない今のもしかして。えぐいって。どうしたん切ったんかな今の。おい今日で今最後で終わろうと思ったのに。今のどっちになったんかな。負け判定無効試合。うわ無効試合になってる。もったいな。あいつ切ったよね多分。おかしいもん。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. You gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up.
もう秒でチュンリー終わらせたら。
Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Does not want to get stuck in the corner.
うまっ。
Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. Drive usage will be very important here for both fighters. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan.
なんじゃそりゃ。
The combo's there. Somehow pushing
なんじゃそりゃ。
way to center stage.
なんじゃそりゃ。おいおいおいおい。
Make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate.
な
Throws them to negate
なんじゃ
the
そ
block.
りゃ。
Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
てめえ。てめえ見
Player
開いて
2
よく
on the
見ろ。
board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
目開いてよ
Looks
く
like
聞
they
け
want
よ
to。establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Sticks the jump in.
あちょっと待って集中しようか。
You can open up
この
chances
チュン
to
リ
do
ーえぐい
big damage by fading something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. That's not gonna hit. 100 hand slap. Both fighters burnout activates. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try
今の使い方良くなくない？
the drive's
ちょ
off
っ
the
と
table.
コンプラ的に。
What else have they got? Looking for a chance. Charges forward.
えぐいえぐいえぐい。
Smart play with the throw. Going on the offensive. A projectile to say
飛
get
行
off.
剣は消える。
Totsugeki to the face. Either fighter could use drive now.
ガチ？
Vintage.
いかんいかんいかん。チュンリーに負けるのはちょっとおかしい。負けたことないよチュンリーには。
Carries
Yo.
him all the way to the corner in one go. Blocks the low kick. Hits that with confidence.
ミスった。
Solid
終わったー。
it out.
今までで一番強いチュンリーに当たっ
Player 2
た。ガ
is
チ
a force to be reckoned with.
かわいい。チュンリーのちょっとつかみ技良くなかったよね。
Both sides stepping
良くないつかみ技したよね。
The opening on that impact. Will they take
つかみたいもう一回。
Sticks the combo. Throws
う
them
わ
to the
あー良くない。
steps in for the throw. Neither of them willing to back off here. Had the radar up and running. Player 1 chases them down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Life lead opens up.
よいしょ。
Ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a
も
psychological
う負けん
advantage.
ぞ。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up
あ
until
コンボが
now?
えぐいからやっぱり。
A nice chunky combo. A super hard.
はい塞いでますよ。
That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Good old slaps. Knockdown and smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive 10 shove. Player 2, burnout activates. So, what's next? Going on the offensive? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they charges forward? Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now is the time. Crowns them from above. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Jumps in, drops them hard. Smart use of invincibility on the overdrive tension. Both fighters are gotta do better than that. This is gonna hurt.
いかん、強い。あ、強い。
Off the tank and scores the win.
強い。このチュンリーマジ一番
Here's
強い
the
か。
final round. The real fight
ス
starts
キン
now.
の選んでるスキンのセンスもいいし、
Peppers them with the light
でバトルセンスもいいんだろうな。
Player 2 needs to use the blocks the low kick. Zones with the fire. Drive gauge gap here. Drive
極
gauge
力
is
つかみ技
all
持ってこ
They gotta be careful.
う。うわー、もう掴まれたな、逆に。
Both sides, the overhead denied. Ooh, what a
よー、ナイス
What's next?
男心。
Taking. Oh, yo, Ross, super
イエーイ、ぐっちゃぐちゃ。
Maybe able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. Get them with a quick low kick.
初めてチュンリーに負けたかもな。
Player 2
ガチか。
gets the win in a convincing fashion.
これは今日ここで終わりだな。はい、ということで、お、フォローありがとうございます。きゆき、名前むずい。今日事務所をね、辞めるということで、今日というか、今日辞めるって言った感じなんで、ちょっといつ反映されるかわかんないですけど、この配信自体できてるのが、事務所のおかげで、フォロワー1000人いってないのに配信できてたという状況なんですよ。なんで、TikTok 配信からまた YouTube での配信に戻っていこうかなっていう感じになりますので、よかったら YouTube の方のチャンネル登録と TikTok のフォローよろしくお願いします。そして、最近流行りの、ヒカルとフォイが作った17ライブの事務所にも、今度所属することが決まったので、よかったら17ライブの方も見ていただけたらなと思います。でそのヒカルとフォイの事務所に関してはなんだろう、もうゲームっていうより多分雑談系になっちゃうんで、もうそれでもよかまあ面白みがあるかわかんないですけど、それでもよかったら、見に来てほしいなと思います。ケロロ仮面とかで調べたら出てくるかな。そっちの方がまあそんな感じです。よかったらよろしくお願いします。ということで、この後は、17ライブに移動したいと思います。17ライブ、そうね。よかったらこのアカウント見せておこうか。はい、このアカウントになりますんで、よかったら。ケロロがカタカナで、カーメンがローマ字表記になりますので、これです。よかったらこっちの方の、登録していただけたら、これは17ライブになりますんで。みんな見たことあるかな。俺は正直全然見たことなくて、でまあたまたまというか、ヒカルとフォイのあれを見て、やってみようかなぐらいで始める感じなんで、まあよかったら見てくださいぐらいの感じですね。ということで、今日はここまでです。ちょっと YouTube の方も、何回かまた配信テストなんかしてね、お手数かける点もありますが、よろしくお願いします。ということで、今日はここまでです。おつけろです。